Hey everybody, it's Dr. Maya Alip and Mama Soul Doc. So let's talk about the subconscious for a moment. I think one thing that many people do not realize about the subconscious is that it's juvenile. So in your conscious mind, you're however old you are. Do you guys know how old I am? I'm turning 47. I think I'm turning 47 now. And or is it 46? Anyway, I'm turning either 46 or 47. However old you are is what your conscious mind thinks is your age. But actually your subconscious mind kind of freezes or doesn't develop past the age of, say, 7 or 8. And so I have an 8-year-old. And so one thing we know about 8-year-olds is they still mix together fact and fiction. They still have that very innocent Buddha-like way of moving through the world because they're really open and they're really permeable, and they have beliefs that sort of make sense and are sort of strange. And that's the beauty of it, of course, right? Like that's the fun of childhood, is the holidays and all the magic and all the wonder. And the issue is, I'm not sure if it's an issue, but the thing we need to pay attention to is when we grow up, when we become adults, our subconscious kind of remains in that magical space. And so if we use that creatively, of course, it's very good. It's very helpful. It can be the source of inspiration. It can be the source of business ideas. It can be the source of all kinds of joy and fun and travel and, magic. And of course, that's my belief, is that's why the subconscious is so special and what we're meant to do with it, so to speak. But if we don't work with it and we're not familiar with it, we don't know like where to find it and how to address it, then what happens is that juvenile, entity keeps us exactly in that mentality of being so young. And so the issue, of course, is we can't trust an 8-year-old, say, to like make their own meals and feed themselves and go to school on time and do all that stuff. And similarly, the subconscious, if it's not educated and if it's not kind of inspired and shown a direction, it's kind of like that too. It's a little bit like, well, I'll just keep doing what I know how to do. And that's exactly what happens. The subconscious just keeps on repeating and reproducing the exact same things that happen day after day, even though your age is progressing forward. And so the subconscious basically stays where it is familiar, where it's most experienced. Just like if you, said to a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old, okay, here's the whole day, they would like eat granola bars and watch TV all day. I'm not saying all kids would do that, but you know what I mean. A young mind only knows a certain amount of stuff, and it will just keep going back to that and repeating it. So you can kind of think of it like a little puppy as well. Like if you don't do anything with a puppy, it's destructive. If you throw a ball, the puppy will learn to bring it back to you. So the subconscious mind is exactly like that. We need to throw a ball so that it knows, oh, this is my project, and then it will run and bring back to you some results. And so that's exactly the point of hypnosis, is to give that ball throw a chance so that the subconscious can learn something and work backwards to give you whatever it is that you're asking for by that figurative ball throw. So we can't trust the subconscious mind to upregulate itself on its own. Just like, there's nothing so surprising about that. Just like your body, if you do jack shit with it, you're not gonna get any stronger. So it's exactly the same thing. You gotta go to the gym, you gotta work out, you gotta walk, you gotta eat well. The mind is exactly the same. It needs to be cultivated, it needs to be educated, it needs to be brought up to speed. It needs that attention and respect so that it knows like what its job is and how to discharge that. And if we neglect that, which I'll never understand why people will like buy a new car and not invest in their mind, or it's so so popular to like go to Barbados or buy alcohol or whatever. But here you have the most important tool of your whole life, and people don't invest in it. So it makes no sense to me. But that's a whole other video. The point of this video is it's our job to work with the part of us that's younger, so to speak. And if we neglect that and don't do it, there's no surprise when the results in our life don't turn out as the adult ones that we're expecting and waiting for. So there's nothing wrong with the fact that the subconscious is youthful and joyful and magical. The only problem is if it doesn't know how to use that or what to do with it, then it will not progress. So this is exactly the fun of getting familiar with the subconscious, is so that we can throw it that challenge and let it work backwards to give us exactly what we're asking for. And the subconscious is great at doing that. If you have any questions about this video or anything else about the mind, the subconscious, hypnosis, please ask me. I'd be happy to make a video for you. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mama Soul Doc in Montreal, Quebec.